Hey, what are you doing? Me? I'm talking to you. I'm sitting. I'm thinking. These are all sentences talking about what I'm doing now. And in today's lesson, that's what we're going to study. We're going to study the present continuous. Let's go. Present continuous sentences are one of the most commonly used sentences in English. We use them every day, and they're a very big part of the English language. So, if you can master how to use present continuous, you will sound more like a native speaker. So, let's get started. To make a present continuous sentence, there are two parts. First, you need the be verb. And for the be verb, we will use am, is, or are. Next, we need a verb plus ing. Okay, so one more time, it's be verb, am, is, are, and a verb ing. So when we choose our be verb, it's very important that our subject is matching the correct be form. So if I am saying I, then my verb will be I am. So I am. If I say you, we, they, are. So are is the correct verb here. And finally, if I use he, she, it, then I will use is as my be verb. Let's look at an example sentence. At the beginning of this video, I said, I am sitting. I am sitting. So I have the I, which is a subject, am, and then verb ing, which is sitting. I am sitting. Now, to make us sound more like a native speaker, we should make our sentences shorter and faster. To do this, we can make the subject and verb shorter. We can contract them. So for example, if I said I am, I can shorten it to I'm. So if it's you are, you're. She is, she's. He is, he's. It is, it's. We are, we're. And finally, they are, they're. So if we go back to the same sentence, I am sitting. To make it shorter, my sentence becomes I'm sitting. I'm sitting. Next, let's go over when we use this kind of sentence. So the present continuous, it's a very commonly used grammar form. So present continuous is just a fancy grammar name, but we use it a lot. So when do we use it? So first, we can use it for any time I want to talk about an action that is happening right now. So this action is happening right now. So I said, I am sitting. Okay? Yeah, I am sitting right now. I am looking at you. Okay, that's right now. Any action that is happening now, please use present continuous. So that is the be verb and verb ing. Now, any action that's happening now, usually it begins in the past and it will continue into the future. Okay, so it begins in the past and continues into the future. One important thing to mention now is not every verb can become the present continuous. So that means there are some English verbs that never use the ing. So we can never put ing on these verbs. Now, there is no rule for this. You have to just remember which verbs cannot use ing. But the more you speak, then the easier it is to remember. But for today's lesson, I am going to tell you the top 5 most commonly used verbs that don't use ing. We cannot make a present continuous sentence with these 5 verbs. Number 1, like. Like. I can't say liking. Number 2, love. Love. We never use ing with love. There's no loving. 3, hate. Hate cannot have an ing form. There's no hating. Want. Want will also not have an ing form. And the 5th most commonly used verb that doesn't have an ing form is need. Need. We don't put an ing on need. So there are many other verbs as well. And if you want to know some other verbs that don't use ing, just ask me down below and I can give you a whole list. Also, if you have any questions about this lesson so far, please leave those down below as well. And while you're at it, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, make sure you do that. Subscribe to the channel, give me a thumbs up, and hit the notification bell. Okay, that brings us to the speaking part of this lesson. This is the active part. This is your chance to speak English. This is your chance to make present continuous sentences. So it's very important that you try speaking at home. Your English will become better and you will remember how to use present continuous. So in this part, I will put a picture on the screen. I want you to look at the picture, choose the subject, choose the be verb, and then choose the main verb and make it ing. So make a present continuous sentence. So first, let's do one together. Then after that, I'll give you 5 more chances and it's your turn to try. Okay, so now please look at the screen and look at the picture. Tell me, what do you see? I see a guy. So that means my subject must be he. So the correct be verb here is. He is. So what is he doing? He has a book. So I think he is reading. So my answer for this picture is he is reading. But remember, let's try to make it shorter. let's contract the subject and verb. So, he's reading. Okay, so I think you should understand how to do this next activity. So the next 5 is for you to try. I'm not going to help. All right, number 1. Please look at the screen. Tell me a present continuous sentence. Okay, my sentence here is she's riding a bicycle. She's riding a bicycle. Number 2, let's look at the picture. What do you see? And let's make a present continuous sentence. All right, so it looks like rain. It looks like rain. So here my subject will be it. It. So my sentence is, it's raining. It's raining. Okay, number 3, let's look at the screen and please make a sentence. Okay, so here, my sentence, my answer is, he is playing video games. And to make it shorter, he's playing video games. So in this picture here, sometimes people will say only games. He's playing games. But in this situation, he has electronic device. Maybe it's a Switch. Maybe it's a Nintendo Wii, a PS5. Maybe it's an Xbox. This type of game is always called a video game. All right, number 4. Please look at the picture and make a sentence. Okay, so please tell me, what's happening? My answer for this picture is, they are waiting in line. They are waiting in line. Now remember, if you have a different answer, that's okay. Your answer might also be okay. There's more than one answer for these pictures. So if you have a different answer, please leave it down in the comment section and I will definitely check it. All right, number 5, the last situation. Please look at the picture and tell me, what is your present continuous sentence? All right, so for me, this sentence is, she is taking her dog for a walk. She's taking her dog for a walk. Now again, don't worry if you have a different answer, just leave it down below. So, how did you do? Did you get all of those sentences? Were you able to make present continuous sentences? If you had any problems, don't worry, just rewatch the video and try again. Also, if you have any questions, you can ask me down below. I always answer everybody's questions and comments. So please feel free to comment and ask questions. And finally, if you think this lesson was useful, if it's going to help your English, please subscribe to the channel, give me a thumbs up, and hit the notification bell. So until the next lesson, see ya. Thank you very much for watching today's lesson. Today we practiced the present continuous. If you think this lesson was useful for your English, please subscribe to the channel, give me a thumbs up, and hit the notification bell. Until the next lesson, see ya.